Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you could head to incomeinvestors.com. You can find the link to the website in the description below. There are two factors that are helping the long-term outlook for today's income pick. Hafnia Ltd, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol HAFN. First factor, crude oil prices may be down from their October 2023 highs of roughly $95 per barrel to $78 per barrel now, but the outlook remains robust, with Goldman Sachs seeing oil prices hitting $86 per barrel this summer, and this is fueled by healthy consumer demand and spending. The second factor, the outlook for marine shipping industry also remains buoyant, with product tanker market significantly impacted by events in the Red Sea, forcing vessels to take longer routes. This tailwind will eventually fade away, but the outlook for the rest of 2024 remains solid, mainly due to refinery dislocations and ramp-ups in the Middle East, coupled with minimal growth of tanker vessels. Solid oil demands from China and India are also contributing to this positive outlook. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. And that's good news for Hafnia Ltd, the largest operator of product and chemical tankers in the world. Bermuda-headquartered company's fleet consists of over 200 vessels. Now, the majority of its vessels operate in the spot market, primarily through pools of similarly sized vessels. Now, this allows Hafnia to maximize fleet utilization and revenues and cyclical freight rate recoveries. Now, what does the company transport? Basically everything from clean and dirty refined oil products, vegetable oil, and chemicals to national, international oil companies and chemical companies, as well as trading and utility companies. If you're not familiar with Hafnia, you're certainly not alone. While Hafnia has been trading on the Oslo Stock Exchange since November 2020, the shares actually only began trading on the New York Stock Exchange this past April 9th, 2024.
John, with the state of the marine shipping industry, I imagine Hafnia reported strong first quarter results.
Yeah, you're correct. For the first quarter ended March 31st, 2024, Hafnia recorded a net profit of $219.6 million or 43 cents per share. The commercially managed pool business generated income of $9.8 million. Time charter equivalent rates inched up to $378 million compared to $377.2 million in the same period last year. This resulted in an average daily TCE rate of $36,230. Adjusted to EBITDA, meanwhile, was down slightly at $287.1 million from $296 million in the first quarter of 2023. Now, looking ahead to the second quarter, was as of May 10th, 2024, which was the date they released their financial results, 68% of total earning days of the fleet were covered at $37,896 per day, and so far, 32% coverage at $33,901 per day for the entire calendar year of 2024.
Such solid financial figures. How are the dividends looking here?
Well, there are a lot of great things happening at Hafnia that supports a strong, growing quarterly dividend. On April 9th, the shares began trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Why is this a big deal? The dual listing expands its investor base, providing it exposure to the lucrative U.S. markets. The same day, it announced it was raising its dividend payout ratio from 70% to 80% when its net loan to value is between 20 to 30%. Now, going forward, when the net loan to value falls below 20%, it will actually raise its dividend payout to 90%. Now, at the end of the first quarter, Hafnia's net loan to value stood at 24.2%, resulting in a dividend payout of 80%. This translated into a quarterly dividend of $175.7 million, or 0.3443 cents per share, or $1.38 per share on an annual basis. And at current levels, this works out to a forward yield of 16.6%. This marks the highest dividend Hafnia has ever made and holds the potential for further growth as Hafnia continues to strengthen its balance sheet.
HAFN stock recently hit a record high as well.
Yeah, Hafnia stock has been doing well since its dual listing on the New York Stock Exchange. HAFN stock actually entered 2024 trading at record highs, but volume was pretty low. It also traded in a tight range from January until early April, which coincided with it trading on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, from April 9th through May 31st, HAF stock actually rallied almost 18%. Hitting a record high of $8.99 per share on the last day of the month. HAFN stock has given up some ground since then to a well-earned profit taking. Oil prices have taken a temporary hit as well after it was announced that OPEC output increased 120,000 barrels per day in May despite quotas. Now that lifts the group's to 320,000 barrels per day above their collective targets. Solid outlook for crude oil demand should help prices rebound over the coming months, though. Now, as of this recording, HAFN stock is trading up 20% over the last 3 months, around 45% over the last 6 months, and a little over 80% year over year. And the outlook continues to look good for HAFN stock, with so far the lone Wall Street analyst providing a 12-month share price target of $10 per share.
John, thank you so much for your analysis. Hafnia Ltd is a great marine shipping stock with largest fleet of product and chemical tankers that has increased to over 200 vessels and continues to grow. Its pool platform also covers every product segment and chemical segment. It reported strong first quarter and shareholder returns. This includes TCE income of $378.8 million and net profits of $219.6 million. It also announced a quarterly dividend of 34.43 cents per share, its highest quarterly distribution to date. It continues to have potential for further upside too, as it strengthens its balance sheet in this strong freight economy. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.